Hi friends, today we're talking about starting a career in IT as a business analyst. Today's topic we're going to go over is, if we look at the outline, we're going to talk about how can anyone start a career in IT, why make a first step in IT particularly as a business analyst. Who is this business analyst? What does this business analyst do? What we teach, how we teach, course duration, and job opportunities. These are the topics we're going to discuss in this session. And I want to welcome all of you. This is Ran Parikh from Ideal Institute of Technology, and we are talking about career in IT as a business analyst. And what we believe is anyone can start a career in IT. There are some prerequisites that is important if you're thinking about taking a first step in IT. And when I say prerequisites, you don't have to be scared because let me show you and you'll feel how easy it is. So when I wanted to support the statement that anyone can start a career in IT, you'll see, because the prerequisites is as long as you can read, write, and speak fluent English, as long as you have a basic computer knowledge of Microsoft Office, so you know how to email, you know Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and you're willing to work hard. This is the most important prerequisite. And that's probably true anywhere you want to do anything in a life. You have to be willing to work hard. Another one is open for relocation. Yes, my friends, if you want to get a job as soon as you can, then you have to be open to relocation. And let's talk about why make a first step in IT as a business analyst. And that's what I wanted to show you in this session. But before we understand that why it's easy to start a career in IT, we have to learn who is this business analyst and what they do. So if I explain you what business analyst is business analyst is the mediator between the client and a technical team. And we'll go over what is client and what is a technical team. If you're not an IT guy, you would have a lot of questions, and we're gonna try to answer you. Let's talk about business analyst role in a real world compared to IT world. Because what happens that we in our lifetime always somewhere or sometimes work as a business analyst, because what business analyst does is they gather the requirement of any particular project. And whenever I talk about the projects in IT, I compare to the project in any real-time, real-life experience projects. So giving you an example, if you wanted to buy a car, that can be a project. And if you're a business analyst, you're gonna analyze that project as why I need a car, what kind of a car I need, do I need to buy it or do I need to lease it, what model, what make, should I buy it cash or should I finance it? Those type of questions you go through. Friends, this is what business analyst does. This is a real world example compared to now in IT world. So if you want to develop a website, your client wanted to develop an iPhone app, Android app, or any particular software or anything, could be a project. And what business analyst does is they discuss the information and gather the detail about what exactly client wants, why they want to develop a website, what kind of benefit they're trying to get from the website, what kind of functions they wanted to have in their project, those type of things. So anybody who's thinking about getting a job in IT as a business analyst, if they think that they have ever done anything that business analyst does in a real life, friends, you'll find surprisingly interesting that everybody who is doing any kind of a work in a real life, they have done working as a business analyst, not knowingly. So if we go through the beginning of the IT projects, everything was chaotic because everybody was trying to do everything themselves, and there was no like an event manager or event planner type of things. In a real life, what we call in an IT world, we call it a project manager. So in the beginning, projects were like a battlefield because everybody was trying to do a lot of things at the same time and without that much resource. So a lot of work was being done, but it wasn't always productive. So what we did was organization started investing in a project management practice. So typical project life cycle was everybody plan, they build, they test, and they implement. But still, they were having an issue. And let's go through the list of the issues through the effect of the project not working. So when I say projects not being successful, that means we have to figure it out that why it didn't work. And we can check it with the statistics. Only 16.2% of projects was being completed on time and on budget. About 40 to 56% of project conflict can be traced to requirement error, and that's what my friends business analyst does, gather the requirement. Finding and fixing requirement errors consume 70 to 85% of the project rework cost. The average project exceeds its planned time schedule by 120%. About 52 to 189, 52% of the project will cost 189% of the original estimate. About 30% of the projects are cancelled before completion because of not particular good planning. The conclusion was the typical project expend least effort on requirement analysis, which is where most error originate, and worse error cost most to fix. And that's why most of the projects end up here. And this is a graveyard. So without the business analyst, life is very horrible in an IT world. And let's find out what does the business analyst do. Business analyst does usually this many things: gather and prepare business requirement, plan and document those requirements, analyze and create a model for that requirement. They also take up the change request, and once everything is done, they perform acceptance and does the testing. So you are at this stage where you will say, I don't have enough work experience, I don't have an IT tech background, I don't have a domain knowledge in a field like a finance or healthcare or something. Can I become a BA? Answer is yes, my friend. And we can take you to that level through our training ladder. So what we do, number one, is we explain you the basic of IT and a software project. Number two, we explain you and teach you the role of the BA throughout the IT or a software development cycle. Number three, we teach you software development lifecycle methods and best practice. Number four, we teach you how to gather a practical training in a practical requirement gathering techniques. We teach you how to create and use formal ULM diagrams, ways a BA ensure project management success. That's number six. Number seven, after doing all the training, we help you build a compiling resume, and we also help you with the mock interview preparation, job search, so you can achieve your goal to be a successful and a professional business analyst. What we offer at Ideal Institute of Technology, we are working with the company who's passionate about placement, job for Americans, where we believe that any American who's interested in starting a career in IT can get a placement. We work very hard in a training and a placement. So we do business analyst training. We give you a domain knowledge. So it could be healthcare, it could be pharmaceutical, it could be retail, financial, banking. There can be a lot of different fields who use or who has a need of IT development or IT projects, and business analyst is the one who is going to be in a first contact when the development starts. So business analysis needs to understand those domain, and we do explain and give you detailed knowledge of this domain. We help you with the resume preparation, interview preparation. Job placement is done by jobforamericans.com, and there are more than 100 partner recruiter network. We also provide on-the-job support. So after training, when you're working in an entry-level position in an industry and at work, you might face something that you need to learn more or you need to understand more. We do provide you on-the-job support. How do we teach? We have a classroom training. We give you reading material, video tutorials. We also help you create documents like a BRD and FRD. We will teach you BA case studies and get you in a proper practice. We will also teach you a lot of BA tools, and after all those work and all those training done, we'll help you prepare the resume and interview training. So what type of a BA training is out there? We have a fast track online training which is done through GoToWebinar. So it is also a one-on-one to small group training where you will have a trainer live on a video conferencing. So it's not something that you study by yourself. Every single minute you will be with your instructor through the video conferencing. So you can do question answer, learning, and work on a live project. We also have a live classroom training. It's located in Atlantic County, where we have a classroom, and we also have a classroom training in Edison and Edison, New Jersey, and near Queens, New York. We also have a refresher course because we do get a lot of clients who is already in the market trying to get a job and done with the training, but they need more understanding on a different domain, or they want to learn about a few different projects. We can teach you all those information through our refresher course. Duration of the fast track online course is only 1 month and 60 hours and 3 days a week we do it. We also have a classroom training that can be very detailed for 3 months, 12 weeks, 4 days a week, and it's more than 200 hours. What you can expect to learn when you start working or enrolling in our program. We teach you introduction to business analyst, software engineering process, requirement gathering methodologies, requirement gathering documentation, use case studies, UML, we call it Unified Modeling Language, business analyst softwares, hands-on learning, and a lot of other tools. Now, after doing all this training, one would have a question: what type of jobs are available out there? So we can have a contract position, contract to permanent position, permanent position direct into the companies. We can have a part-time jobs also, and you can apply for position like on-site, offshore, remote, or you can work from home as well. Get the chance to work with the top retail companies. Like, these are the domain, and these are some companies that you may be able to get a job secured through our recruiter network or jobforamericans.com. We can have a banking companies, finance companies. These are all different domains. Healthcare companies. These are all most popular companies or famous company in the US where business analyst jobs are required in their projects. Now, when you've done the training, it's not that you start with the BA business analyst and you end with the BA. There are a lot of possibility in progressing from the entry-level BA to mid-level BA, senior BA, enterprise BA, or the project director or something like that. there is always a way to progress. Why you should choose us? Because we design our course with the end goal in mind. So end goal is job, and job. So that's what our course is focused on. We make our students work on real life projects, emphasis on a practical training, free placement assistance we provide, and we provide on-the-job support. If you guys have a questions and concern, please check in the description. We have our phone number, email address, and website details available. You can call us, email us, or visit us, and we are happy to answer all your questions. I hope you guys like this presentation, and keep eye on our event calendar on our Facebook page or our video post, where you can learn when our next classes are starting. We are doing the demo class on March 23rd, 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., where we will be explaining in detail how you can start your career in a business as a business analyst in IT industry. So thank you very much, guys. Again, this is Rand Parikh from Ideal Institute of Technology. Hope I can help you start your career in IT as a business analyst, where you can start making $50,000 to $60,000 a year, and you can do that in just 3 months. Thank you. Have a good day.